Would you like to easily set up a directory website? Hey, what up, decisive marketer? So today we're going to be talking about Brilliant Directories. It's a tool to help you quickly put up a directory website, and there are a lot of ways that you can monetize such a website because you could sell ads, you could sell memberships, you could sell listings. There are a lot of use cases for directory websites. Now, before I dive into a Brilliant Directories itself, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. Right, so here we go. So here we are in Brilliant Directories. It looks complicated, right? Because you are setting up a entire website altogether, but it's actually not difficult at all, right? So over here, they would actually have given you all the steps, right? So you want to go into general settings, set up everything right here. Okay, you can also take a look at how the default site looks like, and it looks pretty good, I would say, right? And the cool thing about Brilliant Directories is that you have a blog in there. You have you can set up your website in there. You have you can sell membership on there. You could collect leads. You can chat directly with your you know with people, and there's a lot of SEO settings. There's integration built in as well. So a lot of features in Brilliant Directories, right? So here we are in the general settings. So you want to set up your website name. You can put your industry name. So maybe I'll have like beauty. So I just have it like a beauty directory. You can put in your phone number, your what kind of profession you want to have, your email domain and so on, right? Your SEO settings and all that. Okay, so you can also put in your email signature. So any automatic emails that go out, you can also put in the website signature, right? So the next one would be your brand images. So if you have your logo ready, you can upload that. Your favicon, your if you want to have a default member photo, if they don't have a photo, you can set that up. You can have a default member logo, right? And then your default social media image. So this is your open graph, and I think this is great. And they have if they are a member, you can have a member badge. Verified member, you can have a icon, and the Google Map pin drop, you can change that as well. And the email template logo, post search results placeholders, right? So a lot of actually is quite detailed in what you can do with in terms of customizing Brilliant Directories right here. So next one would be your social media links. You can put that in any localization. Okay, so you could have it as a default country. You can put your country. So I'm just gonna put Singapore in here, right? And then your time zone. So we're gonna have that, right? And what kind of time format you want, date format you want, whether you want to show the time zone, the website language, the local search suggestions, whether you want to just have your primary country or all the countries, right? And then the distance, right? Whether you want it the in kilometers or miles. But of course, we are outside of the US, so we're going to be using the metric system, right? So here we have the currency as well. So depends what kind of currency you want to charge, right? And then save settings right here. So this is going to be a local directory, and then the search results. You can customize the slug right here. I'll just make it simple. Search, and then do you want to show categories with no members? Probably no for me. Okay, whether they have to complete their profile, the sort order. Okay, whether is it by alphabetical order or uh, you know the ID. You can set that up as well. Okay, right, and then the kind of integrations that you have. So you have Google Analytics, Google Maps, Google Recapture. You can have SendGrid right here, or you can put your own API key. So I think this is good as well because then I can connect with, for example, Kirim email, Socket Labs. These are the email tools that I have. Otherwise, you can just use SendGrid, which comes free. Sorry, this comes free with you get up to 1,500 emails per day, and then you want to enable Facebook login, Google login, you can have that as well. Private member chats, okay, and email notifications, affiliate program as well, so people can actually share your can promote your site for you, right? Okay, then design settings, you want to set them all up. The domain manager, so once you have your domain name ready, you can connect your domain manager, your domain itself to brilliant directories. Okay, so the website design, you can choose the kind of fonts you want, colors, the right, and then like the home page. Uh, if you want to change the color palette, you can do that as well right here. This is more like a yellow pages style. Okay, it all depends what kind of design you want, right? So next we have your banner ads. You can create your own banner ads, okay, and upload them. This is where you can charge for banner ads, okay, and then you can add your custom CSS, footer, and header codes right here. If you want to have some kind of tracking codes, uh, maybe other features, you can use this feature right here, right? And then your admin accounts, your text labels, you can change them. Let's look at the advanced settings. So in the advanced settings, so you can allow live links. You can turn off the links as well. You can probably let's see. Okay, so you could turn off the links or turn on the links if you want to, and whether you want to enable the contact information tab, which you probably want to. Okay, same email account. Allow these are the HTML tags that you allow them to use. You can remove them if you don't want them to put a lot of stuff. Okay, so you could auto hide the country as well because if it's a local site, maybe you don't need that. And there's a lot of settings right here. In fact, up to 8 pages of settings. I think so. That's quite in depth in terms of what you can configure right here. Right, so a lot of settings, in fact. So, if you want to set that all up, it will take you some time. Okay, right? But I think it's good to go through it because it's not it's quite fast and you can kind of set this up quickly. There's a credit system as well, so you could offer credits to your members so that they can continue using your directory website. Yep. So a lot of features in there. So next we are going into let's see what they ask us to do. Okay, your design elements, right? So pretty much you go into your design settings, which we have done that already. Okay, so I guess what I'll do now is just to go into these features right here, right? So let's take a look. So you can set up your member uh, categories right here. This is your different categories. Okay, and then you could then have, this is where you set up, like, for example, if it's a beauty directory, you have you know uh, skin clinics. You could have uh, hair salon. You have like cosmetic stores, things like that. Okay, and then you could have, next would be the web page builder. So over here you can have your you have your blog feature, you have your web page builder. So you can set up your home page right here, right? So this is the home page, and then if we want to, we can add a brand new page as well. So let's do that first. Okay, over here, so the setup, it's actually quite simple. So you put in your title, your subtitle. Okay, and these are the elements, right? So you can have an image, you can have a video, you can have a button, you can have a contact form, you can have a text block, section title, divider line, line break, okay, and so on, right? Pretty quick that you can do something like this. And the cool thing is, as well, is you can have code view as well, so you can embed content directly in here. You can embed content directly in here as well. uh, you can put your other content blocks, so you have a text with an image on the right. Let me just turn off the clock block on here, so you can have this. You can have the other way around. You can have a column feature list. You can have a membership plan. You can have a FAQ module right here. Okay, so it's all simple. You can embed other stuff in here just using the code view if you want to, right? And you can embed a URL in there as well. Okay, all right. So, and then your page options, like whether you want to hide the header and footer, you can turn it into a full-fledged landing page as well. Okay, and then this is the page builder, right? I personally, I think that it is. I mean, some features are missing. Like for example, the blog post, you can't pull that in. You can't feature certain listings. That's not in here as well. Okay. Yeah. So some listings. So you can't pull listings and have it on page as well. So I think they'll probably add these elements very soon, because they are quite needed. I would think so. Next would be the managed posts. Okay, so managed posts. This will be all your blog posts, right? So you can open them up and take a look and see how they look like. So I think it is quite simple and nice. In fact, right? Quite simple and nice right here. Very clean looking, I would say. And then the post settings. Okay, let's see if they have a sample member, right, which I want to kind of take a look. It looks quite nice right here, in fact, and I think this looks great as well. Okay, so here we go. We have all these. Let me see, post settings, right? So you can have multiple post types right here. Let me see. Okay, so this is the post type. So let's say if we go into blog article, let's see what happens. Okay, so you can set up the profile page design. So this is the code for the blog page. This is how it's supposed to look like, and then you can edit how the page looks like right here. So it's actually very customizable. I would say. Uh, okay, so you can see right here, right in this blog article right here, there is a sidebar. In fact, for the member page as well, there is also a sidebar. So what happens? You can actually go into the toolbox and go into the sidebar manager, and then you can edit that. Okay, so you can actually edit the sidebar. So you can customize it. Right. So for example, this is your single page post. You want to edit that, you can have that as well. So this only has a global site search right here, right? So the cool thing is there is a lot of widgets. You can see here there's 448 widgets that you can add into the sidebar itself. So it's highly customizable. And let's take a look at the widget manager. So this I think edits the like your search module, the search bar. So you can even edit like things like this, some of these widgets in here. Okay, but I probably will not touch this at all because it might break certain things in here, so I wouldn't touch that. So let's kind of go back into the SEO templates. Okay, so you can set up the SEO template. So mainly it's customizing the permalink structure, I think. Okay, let me just go into customizing one of them. And there's also a media manager. So, whatever files that's been uploaded to your site, you can add, you can manage them as well. So these are the default SEO settings for you, right? So you have the page meta title, the meta description is already sort of done for you right here. Social media description and title as well, the meta keywords, it's all done for you. Just kind of need to upload the shared image. But of course, if you want to specify your own, you can do so right here as well. And page level CSS header in JavaScript. So this only adds them into the page. Okay, this is for member listing, right? So if you want to edit other sort of post types, you can do so as well. And then, so whenever people fill out forms, you get the leads, the reviews. You can look at all the comments and also any private chats right here. Okay, and then you can check your, the finance. This is where you set up your pricing, membership, in there. You can set up your membership right here, so you can have them as, for example, a post author. You can have them as a and have different membership plans right here. You can charge based on per lead, which is amazing. So this is another way that you can monetize your site. You can pay on a monthly basis or annual basis or per lead. Okay, very very good. And the kind of payment settings, right? You can have coupon codes as well, and then we'll just jump into the payment settings here, so they can pay you via Stripe or PayPal, PayFast. These are the uh, payment gateways that's available. Let's take a look at the coupon codes. Okay, coupon codes. And so you can set up the coupon code. Let's see what kind of options and controls we have for the coupon codes. So you can put in the coupon code. Is it a percentage discount? Is it a fixed value, or is it a price override? Right. So if you put that price, it's just going to fix it to that price. And then does it apply to recurring payments? Uh, So if you put yes, that means that discount is grandfathered. That means if they get a 15% off, they are going to get the 15% off on the next year as well. And if they set to no, then it's only going to apply the discount to the first payment. Okay, how many times can it be used? The value of the discount, whether it requires a card, when can the code be used? Okay, is it up when they renew or upgrade their account, or is it just for new signups? Okay, and when does it start? When does it expire? Where the code will work for which plans in here? Okay, and we have your emails, right? So you can set up your forms and your emails and send newsletters, everything all from within uh, Brilliant Directories itself. Okay, so this is your form. This is a contact form. Right, so this is how the sort of new inquiry email will come into you, and you can also compose emails. Okay, so you can put whether you want to have the email signature in there and the template, right? The template emails. Let me open that again. Okay, so you have your template from who and who's the recipient. So you can send out emails from your website from within this brilliant directory itself. You can set up email templates. You can send newsletters. So I guess newsletters goes out to everyone. Okay. Right. So you can say like how many newsletter subscribers you've got and so on. Right. Email. Let's take a look at the email templates. So these are the email templates. These are all the sort of transactional emails. So you can edit them if you want to. I think Brilliant Directory is um, highly customizable. It's like there's so much stuff in there, but you don't have to set up everything as well. Okay, you can set up email accounts in here and you can view contacts. Then I guess lastly, let's check out the you can set up the forms as well. And lastly, the this is the developer hub. You can set up webhooks, right? API keys, 301 redirects as well. So I think that they have a very very good because you can even customize the edit the robots.txt file. So I think in terms of SEO wise, I think this is also very powerful. Yeah, and I mean just take a look. It's not like the most modern looking directory site, but I think that it's highly, it's fully featured. I think that's what I would say. All right. So I guess that's all I have to share about Brilliant Directory. I think this tool is quite amazing because it is so highly customizable. There's so much features in there. It has a blog. It has a the directory feature. You can set up custom pages of your own. Uh, you know I think this is just very nice. I mean, you can have a full-fledged website right here. Then, of course, if you want to add your podcast, whatever, you can embed it in here, or you can just sort of host it somewhere else and link it from Brilliant Directories, right? So I guess that's all I have to share about Brilliant Directories. I think this is an amazing tool. If you enjoyed this video, do give a thumbs up, right? Let me know what you think about Brilliant Directories in the comments below. And if you know anyone who can benefit from a directory tool, right? Be sure to share this video with them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.